This is extremely bullish news as JP Morgan, one of the biggest investment service companies in the entire world, is now revealing a huge prediction for Bitcoin and Dogecoin. Unbelievably bullish right now, the type of thing we want to see as a crypto community. Also, take a look at this. Starbucks drinkers can now pay for coffee with Bitcoin via BAKKT, aka backed digital wallet app. It's cool to see more integrations like this, but one thing to keep in mind is that this is not actually as positive as we're thinking. This basically goes through normal monetary systems using the roundabout way of cryptocurrency. So it's not real cryptocurrency payments. It's not the same thing. Nonetheless, though, it's still cool. And it is a positive step in the right direction because stuff like this is going to mean it's a gateway to real cryptocurrency transactions like Tesla allows right now. We're not seeing that from Starbucks at this current moment, but we will most likely in the future. Welcome everyone coming into the live. It's a beautiful day, a beautiful time to be looking at cryptocurrency and seeing what's going on in the world. We have a few roasts that we're going to have to get to as we look at these awesome predictions from JP Morgan. It's going to be fun to dive into exactly what they are saying. If you're looking for a really potentially great stock that's about to be coming up soon as an opportunity, Momentus, Momentus, to become public through merger with Stable Road acquisition. This one is knocking a lot of attention. But this space company recently got a $90 million contract. They're working on some really important stuff. It's going to be exciting to see what they do. Obviously, SpaceX, of course, our favorite space company, right? Because of Elon Musk. But this is still one I'm very excited about into the future. And I cannot wait to see what they do. I'm going to be looking at investing in this as well as Starlink stock when IPOs. So if you would like to stay up to date on when companies like this are IPOing, what's happening in the cryptocurrency space, make sure to hit that subscribe button with notifications on. There's a reason why this channel is growing so fast. It's because the information, the good stuff, we're having fun. It makes it a way better environment, in my opinion, for learning and figuring out what to do while also enjoying ourselves and having a good time, because why not? Welcome to everyone new coming into the live. Some good stuff right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my video that I posted today. Put a ton of work into the research on that. I wanted to put as many facts as possible into it. So hopefully you learned something new about Mark Cuban and you learned something new about what we could potentially see with him from that. Also currently working on one that's involving, of course, our favorite billionaire, Elon Musk, and what he's doing with Dogecoin and the moon landing. That's going to be coming out somewhat soon, putting a lot of time into that. But Santa Clara, Momentus Inc., definitely worth checking out. Another one that you may want to consider. This is called Trimble stock. Projections show it going up by over 200 million in revenue. Technically, it is 33 times. The valuation is 33 times the revenue from last year. So it's not a cheap stock necessarily to buy, but with the future projections, this one could be a massive opportunity. Let me read what this chat says real quick. BTT and Doge to the moon from Brian. We'll check out BTT right now, actually. Then we'll get to some of the big predictions from JP Morgan. And what they're saying about Dogecoin and Bitcoin, it's honestly one of the most exciting things you could possibly see, to have institutions now showing some of the same excitement that we've had for a while. Now they're coming on board. What took you so long, huh? JP Morgan, what took you so long? But nonetheless, it's cool to have them on board. They still can't control it, which is the beautiful thing. If they could control it, if the normal systems could control it, it would ruin it. They can be bullish on it without controlling it. That's what's so lovely about crypto. BTT, it is time to look it up. BTT crypto, some big moves from that. A lot of people making a lot of money from it, which is why it's kind of scary to be investing in it now. But nonetheless, it's not that scary. It's not that scary because it still has major potential to go up. Currently a market cap around 7 billion, not too far away from where Dogecoin is right now. With 0.007, relatively easy to buy BTT, which is one of the things that's allowing this fueling to happen. When Dogecoin's added on Coinbase, it's going to make the spikes be way bigger. I tweeted that out today. You guys got it to like 1,000 likes on Twitter, which is just wild. But that's cool. It's always cool to see what happens on Twitter. Twitter can be a really annoying place sometimes, but it can also be a really cool place sometimes. I would just like to see, push the annoying stuff away. Let's just make Twitter the cool place, because we like the good stuff on Twitter. We just don't like the annoying stuff on Twitter. Hey Matt, happy Easter weekend. Check out your Twitter DM from me, Josh Combs. I will check it out. Happy Easter to you. Find some Easter eggs. Those were the times. Remember when we were kids and we would go outside and find the Easter eggs? Those were the times. You can't beat that. You cannot beat an Easter egg hunt. Good stuff. The little chocolate balls that everyone hated, but then there was also the good kind. You want to find the good kind. You don't want the bad ones. Your little sister, your little brother, they can get the bad ones. Maybe you switch out the candy when they're not looking, and they see you got the bad one, I got the good one. Maybe that's what you do if you're devious. If you're devious there. But let me go ahead and pull up my DM from Josh Combs. What does he have to say? Josh Combs says, hey Matt, I'm getting an exclusive NFT up on Webull. He also said, email me your ETH address so I can transfer the wallet coin NFT to you. Will do. I'm working on making a new account there, so I'm going to be sending you that soon. Let me go ahead and send you a DM just so I remember. Will do. Good stuff though. Yeah, look at that. Look how cool that is. That's awesome. I like that. I probably can't play that, but isn't that cool? I love Dogecoin NFTs. You cannot go wrong with a Dogecoin NFT. Mark Cuban, Snoop Dogg made his own Snoop Doge NFT. I thought it was funny. I don't know. Some people were upset because it seemed like he was ripping off Dogecoin. I thought it was kind of funny. I don't know. But anyway, happy Easter to you as well, Josh. Happy Easter indeed. But this stock right here, the 5-year projection on it, the 5-year path on it, what's been doing, it's been going up steadily over that last 5 years. Over the last year, really, really steady in returns. So I would not be surprised at all to see $160 Trimble INC by the end of the year. You can see right there, TRMB is the ticker. I expect some big things from that stock. The space companies right now offer huge opportunities to invest. Big opportunities right there. JP Morgan reveals big Bitcoin predictions as Bitcoin and crypto market surges toward 2 trillion. They're also suggesting that Dogecoin could potentially go above 10 cents, above 12 cents. As we know, when Bitcoin goes up a lot, Dogecoin is often not far behind. Also, with Elon Musk making all of that money from Bitcoin, I'm predicting that we're going to see Elon Musk putting some of that money into Dogecoin. We're going to see Tesla doing it. I mean, not Elon Musk specifically, but he's going to direct Tesla. He is going to use his influence at Tesla to get them to invest into Dogecoin. I see it coming. I don't know the exact amount he's going to put in because no one does. Maybe Elon does. I doubt even Elon knows yet. I just have a feeling that could be coming. We know 4-20 is coming up soon. If you think for a second that Elon's not going to do something hilarious involving Dogecoin on 4-20, then I guess you technically could be right, but you have a very small chance of being right. You have a very small chance. JP Morgan, I'm expecting something big on that day. JP Morgan reveals big Bitcoin price prediction as Bitcoin and crypto soar toward 2 trillion. And their price prediction, they are expecting to potentially go, look at that, $130,000 for Bitcoin. It's so funny to think. When we saw Bitcoin go up to 20,000, we all thought, wow, that's amazing. That's so cool. And back in the 2017s, when we saw that happening, that was huge. That was really, really, really big when we saw Bitcoin making those moves. Now we are seeing the predictions like this of 130,000 potentially. We're looking at the charts of Bitcoin, seeing what it's doing. This is very, very good for all altcoins, very, very good for cryptocurrency. Remember though, normally, whenever you see a drop, it can go as much as 80 to 90% within a matter of weeks. So we got to be really, really careful with investing. If you're putting your entire net worth into cryptocurrency, you may be making a bad decision. It can go up, but it also can go down really, really, really fast. So be careful. Be diversified. Don't be putting anything too much into one place, and accept the possibility that it can go down really, really, really fast. And you may not be willing to sell, and all of us may not, if we think it still is going to go up, and then it could just keep dropping. So we got to be careful. I'll try to keep you updated on that. I'll try to be looking for the signals of when it could drop. If it does start to drop, I'll do the best I possibly can to predict how much it could drop. A lot of factors go into this. I have multiple algorithms that are currently tracking it that give us a huge upper hand. So make sure you're joining in on that, and we can have an advantage over everyone else in the competition. Do you call it a competition? What do you call it? Whoop whoop, Cubes, Doge, Final Stand, the Dogecoin community, and poisonous pinups to the moon. See, Jeff is smart. Jeff knows that for a good advertising campaign, you got to consistently have your name out there. So he gets me to say poisonous pinups a lot on the show. That is smart. Jeff, some good advertising coming in from Jeff. So think about it. Jeff is basically getting free advertising on the show not free, but very, very cheap advertising on the show. That's smart. I mean, that actually is smart, because now most people here, we know what poisonous pinups is because of his marketing technique. I mean, I don't know why more people don't do that. He knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's doing. That really is smart. 130,000 though, I think that's absolutely possible. I've been growing more and more optimistic about Bitcoin based on the chart, based on the numbers. And you have to remember, your prediction is not going to be the same forever. You see the factors changing, then you change your prediction. So that's why it's so important to stay up to date, because you can't just make a prediction and then expect it to stay the same. It's not going to happen. Also, just for fun, I went ahead and pulled up a picture of the real JP Morgan. Let me see. Oh, there it is. There it is. So this is the actual JP Morgan. Look at that. Such a cool dude. You imagine he probably uses the old-fashioned Gillette razors or whatever the heck he uses for his mustache. But just an awesome picture. I kind of wish we could see stuff like that nowadays, right? We could see the cool laid-back mustache, the black suit. It's just kind of cool. I want more people to dress like that now. Maybe I'll start the trend. Maybe you'll see Matt Walsh starting the trend of dressing like like the old times, because it was cool. I like it. I don't know why, but I just do. If Tesla takes Dogecoin payments, I want to be the first to buy a Tesla with Dogecoin. Hold me accountable for that. Hey, I'm trying to be the first to buy. We're all trying to be the first to buy. It's going to be tough, but I hope one of us gets it at least. I hope one of us does. And if you're trying to do it, if we're all trying to do it, maybe one of us will. I mean, it's expensive, so not everyone can afford a Tesla. I mean, with Dogecoin, obviously it's awesome, but it's still really expensive. 100% getting on Dogecoin payments. I can't wait. I can't wait to be able to buy a Tesla with Dogecoin. I'm not sure how many of us will actually be doing that, but it's still really cool. Josh Combs says, maybe I should talk about walletcoin.store more for advertising. Josh Combs coming in talking about walletcoin.store for advertising purposes. Yeah, that's good stuff coming in from Josh. I like your profile picture, by the way, Josh Combs. It's cool. Is there the roast? The roast. You guys are gonna like the roast tonight. It's a good one. Is there a future for cryptocurrency in India? As we see more and more stuff that we don't like coming from India when it comes to cryptocurrency, we're also seeing some stuff that we do like. India, a big update when it comes to India and cryptocurrency. And the reason why we should care about this, even if we don't live in India, only 3% of us live in India according to my metrics. So if you're part of the 97% of us that don't live in India, the reason we should care about this is simply because Dogecoin is not country specific. So when we see big moves with Dogecoin and cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, it's going to be around the world. Less than 1% of people in the world currently have cryptocurrency, so that's going to increase massively over time. And that's why we want to see countries being pro cryptocurrency. They are now basically saying companies have to publicly state their cryptocurrency, which is a positive step. That suggests that they're going to be less likely to ban it outright. And since it's such a big country, I imagine a ban would be extremely difficult to follow through on. So we'll see what happens there. Maybe we'll see some local bans there, but hopefully we will not see any bans at all, because we don't like bans. We want the freedom. Come on, India. Come on, China. Where's the freedom? Mostly India's been better than China. The government I'm talking about. The governments in India and China, they've been less freedomish. There we go. They've been less freedomish than a lot of other countries, and we want to see that change. We want to push for it. But take a look at this. Whale moves 1.3 billion to DeFi after Ethereum sets all-time high. Ethereum going up to around 2,100. Some whales taking their profits and moving it, this one at least, to DeFi. 1.3 billion. That's huge. That's a ton. Let me see. How much ETH is that again? It's an insane 629,000 ETH. Just think about that. 629,000 ETH. Wow. That's a lot of ETH. Okay, take a look at this. This is the first roast of the night, or of the afternoon. Let me go and pull up the roast music here. It is time to get the roast underway. Take out your marshmallows. Maybe put on one of those things that welders use, because the heat's going to be hot. It may go right through there. Let's see. Is it going to go right through there? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to put some kind of shield right here so that the heat doesn't go directly onto you. Don't sue me. I already have to worry about Bill Gates suing me and Jeff Bezos suing me and China suing me. I don't need you suing me too. So leave me alone. I'm just an innocent YouTuber. Just wear the correct protective gear so you don't get roasted as well. You don't get the excess roast, the byproduct of the roast, the heat, the energy coming through the screen. So be careful, protect yourself, get ready. It is time to commence the roast. Here we go. It's underway now. As we play the music, here we go. Former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton warns of new Bitcoin regulations. Well, here we go. The USA government is supposed to be more about freedom than China and India, at least as of now. But it looks like they're starting to try to put some serious regulations in place. We want it to be less regulated, not more regulated. So what are you doing, government? This roast tonight is, of course, of the government. It is time to roast them severely. A full second-degree burn on the government from this roast. Take a look at this. NASA rockets. How much do NASA rockets cost? Oh, what is that? They cost $2 billion per flight. Oh my gosh. NASA, the government. Think about this though. The people at NASA, they have some of the smartest, most incredible people in the world. My grandfather worked for NASA, but the structure there, because it's through the government, is way, way, way less good. You can literally have extremely smart people at NASA, extremely smart people at SpaceX, and because the structure is different, SpaceX and the private companies are going to continue to do better. Take a look at this. I love NASA, by the way. I mean, how could I not? I love NASA, but the structure of it is just way, way, way less efficient than SpaceX. The money is way better off going to SpaceX. $62 million per flight for SpaceX, and that's going to even get lower. So $2 billion compared to $62 million, it's not even close. As reusability continues to increase, as SpaceX continues to make strides, it's going to be even different. So government, get roasted. It's so much less efficient, and NASA has also played a big role in some of those moves as well. It's not NASA itself that we don't like. It's just the structure of NASA. NASA could be incredible if it was run by a private company. It's just funny. We gotta roast the government here. Also, government, you can't run it without 28 trillion in debt. What you doing, government? We gotta roast you a lot here. You can't make that a little bit lower. What you doing, government? I mean, obviously though, the truth is that is good for crypto, right? When we're seeing the government making debt happen, it's going to make the value of cryptocurrency go up, and it's going to help crypto. But at what point does it not become worth it anymore? Because if the economy collapses, then crypto is going to collapse to some degree too. So it has to be a balance. Maybe get that under control, government. Maybe don't do that much, please. Just tone it down a little bit, please tone it down a little bit. Ethereum right now, look at this. Ethereum Berlin upgrade is scheduled to go live on the mainnet 1224400. $2,028 now. It seems to be dropping a bit right as we're on the live here, but the last 7 days it's gone up steadily. Look at that, some big movement from 1,600 to 2,000. I currently own a few Ethereum worth approximately $10 or so thousand dollars, and so I want to see it go up. I don't own that much Ethereum compared to my other assets in cryptocurrency, but I do own some, and the reason why is because I like it. I don't like it as much percentage gain-wise as Cardano because of some of the things we're seeing with Cardano. Take a look at this. Cardano seems to be consolidating smart to smart contract update. We know the smart contract upgrade is coming. That's going to make Cardano, in my opinion, better than Ethereum. I think it will be better because Charles Hoskinson is an absolute genius. He knows what he's doing. He's a really, really smart dude. The coders, the developers with Cardano, I expect Cardano to be better and potentially even pass Ethereum at some point. That's not to say Ethereum's not going to go up too. I just think Cardano is going to be moving faster. I love Cardano right now. The only reason that you should be careful about investing in Cardano is because of an entire cryptocurrency crash. There's no specific reason why Cardano is a bad investment to consider right now, other than the overall crypto crash that could be coming that we have to be careful about. That's why if you're actually investing and putting some stop limits on your cryptocurrency, to some degree that could be smart. Oftentimes we'll see drops and then it'll go back up again. So you have to be really careful with that. Normally what I do is I like to look at 30% as a good number there. So just keep, I mean, it's really up to you, I guess. It depends on your specific situation. I'll make more videos on that in the future and some of the things I've figured out by talking to people and experimenting with it and looking at it and looking at all of the metrics. There's scientific ways to figure it out and get to the bottom of it. But here's one that's been going absolutely crazy right now. This is called Card Starter. Basically, they're aiming to be, let me go and show you this right here. So Card Starter is aiming to be the first insured project accelerator of Cardano, and it skyrocketed 6,315%. But nonetheless, despite that massive skyrocket from $0.159 all the way up to $10, that's an insane amount of growth. The market cap, though, for this is still relatively small, as it ranks number 2,417. So it's still tiny in terms of market cap, making that growth significantly less significant. But nonetheless, this is one that we all need to be looking at right now. Card.starter, CARDS. This is one that I think has major potential to just go crazy soon here. I like it a lot. It's obviously not easy to buy, but if you do have access, you may want to check that out. It's worth a look. It is absolutely worth a look. 6,300% in just 3 days. I mean, that's insane. You don't see that. You don't often see that. Or well, I guess it does happen, but you never these days often see something like that going up that fast, that quickly. Cardano blockchain achieves 100% decentralized community. The community now controls the entire blockchain. I'm telling you, we're seeing more and more positive stuff about Cardano, more and more bullish articles coming out that I'm a big fan of. I like a lot of these articles. They're good stuff. Speaking of the government not being as good in some cases, Elon Musk wants to create his own city. Basically, the government, the cities, they put restrictions in place, and if you are Elon Musk and you have SpaceX and you have Tesla and you want to be making some moves there that the city governments wouldn't allow you to do in a lot of places, why not just make your own city? So that's what he's doing. That's what Starbase is. I know I made a joke about it, but I'm actually seriously considering, what would happen if I did move to Starbase, Texas? Why not? It seems like a cool place to move. Maybe, just maybe, I don't know if I would stay there for a long time, but maybe I'll just move there and see what it's like. Maybe get an interview with Elon Musk in Starbase, Texas, film some rockets. That would be cool. We know SN15 is coming soon. It's going to be fascinating to watch. Those rockets are so unbelievably massive. And I also have a video, a 50 million award for Elon Musk for Twitter. You're going to want to see that video. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. I'll post about it on Twitter too, so we'll see what happens with that. I may be going to Starbase, Texas to deliver him the award if we can make that happen. Obviously, we'd have to set it up first. It wouldn't be easy to do, but hopefully we can make that happen. Oh, someone said they're moving to Starbase, Texas. Maybe we can go get dinner. We can have everyone. We can have the Final Stand Starbase, Texas community. All of us can go get dinner together. That'd be a lot of fun. We should do that after. I mean, maybe. I guess will we have to wait until after all this stuff is over? I don't know. Will people get mad at us? People might get mad at us if we did that. Maybe we don't want people to get mad at us. I don't know. Should we care? Should we be worried about that? I know most restaurants are still open right now, so I don't know. I guess it just depends. BitTorrent is, in my opinion, slightly worse to be looking at than Cardano, but still has similar type growth potential overall in the long run. The only difference is we've seen Cardano have more stability recently, which suggests it could be a launching floor for big things to come in the future. BitTorrent, however, has already gone up a lot, and it hasn't seen that stability yet, which suggests we could be way more likely to see a drop soon from BitTorrent, which is just something to look out for. Always be skeptical of a billionaire being against regulations is my 2 cents. Well, $5 from Xavier. You're to some degree, you're right. We cannot just have rogue billionaires going around and doing crazy things. Even though we like Elon Musk, he still needs to be held in check to some degree by the government. He can't just do whatever the heck he wants. So you're definitely right to some degree. We can't just have rogue billionaires going around, especially not Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates. Your $5. Oh, I see what you did there. That was clever. From Xavier. Good stuff there. But yeah, we do have to of course be skeptical. There's no question about that. Nathan, wow. Nathan's posting a bunch of Dogecoin memes. Dang, dude, you don't spam it though, Nathan. We don't want that. Just post it a couple times. You're maybe posting it a little bit too much. And you're taking up a lot of room. I don't know though. I kind of like it though. It's kind of cool. I mean, I don't mind it, but I feel like other people get annoyed. So I guess I'll just bring it up for that purpose alone. Elon Musk, though, he's been liking some more stuff. He's been talking some more. I cannot wait to see what he has planned for 4-20 because I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Let me go and show you. So Elon Musk, me and his sick new car. There we go. Elon Musk's new Dogecoin color car. That's just funny. But this is what I thought was really cool. So Tesla, 2013, 4,900 Q1 delivery numbers. Basically, this is the delivery of cars. 4,900 in 2013, 6,000 in 2014, 10,000 in 2015, 14,000 in 2016. Then in 2017, hopefully, I don't know, you may not be able to see this because it's so small. But you know what I'll do? I'll screenshot it and then I will move it bigger so you can see it. There we go. Is that better? Much better. See, I should do that more often. I think it makes sense. Someone said Doge to Mars from Roman coin empire. I like it. To the Mars, which is, it's like to the moon, but sounds a little bit worse, I guess, but still good though. I don't know. I'm still a bigger fan of saying to the moon. And another thing to go back to Xavier's comment, we also have to be careful. One thing Elon Musk is doing that I'm a little bit skeptical of if it's going to be okay if he does it too much. He's planning to put like 42,000 satellites going up around the Earth. 42,000 seems like a little bit too much to me. I don't know if that's the best idea. So you don't see me criticizing Elon Musk too often because I really like him a lot and I love what he's doing. But sometimes we do have to say, Elon, are you sure 42,000? That seems like a little bit too many there. I would love to talk to him directly and hear his thoughts on that. On Joe Rogan, he basically said that the top scientists are saying it's not a problem and it'll be okay. So his argument is that it's going to be fine, that it's not a problem. I'm still skeptical of that though, simply because we do have to worry about the possibility of space debris to some degree if they collide into each other, which is unlikely, but there's still a chance of it. It's not impossible. It can happen. And we do have to be careful about that. We also have to be careful about potentially blocking out certain things. It'll be nice to have a little bit more restraint and a little bit more openness with what's going on there. Maybe not quite 42,000 satellites. I don't know if we need that many. We'll see though. Perhaps it's okay. Perhaps there's no problem at all. But that's just one thing that I definitely want to be. I want to be saying, Elon, be careful there. Be doing the right thing. We to some degree we have to trust you because you're gonna do it. So just do the right thing there, Elon. I think he will. I don't think he's gonna be. If he puts up 20,000 and it's a problem, I don't think he's gonna put up the other 20,000. So I trust Elon. But if anything happens, we're going to want to be paying attention to that for sure. Brian says, to the moon! I love that. To the moon. Good stuff. And Doge to the Mars again from Roman Cult Empire. Awesome. To the Mars. Doge to another galaxy. Dang. And the people in the comment section, all of you guys. Matt just went up to you, Roman and Brian. So Brian says Doge to the moon. Then we see Roman coming in, Doge to Mars, and then Matt comes in and just one-ups all of them and says Doge to another galaxy. So you guys just got destroyed. Get roasted by Matt, the other Matt Frazier. That's funny. Yeah, Doge, let's just say Doge to another galaxy. So it goes 29,000 2018, then all the way up to 184,000 in 2021. So huge leaps, huge improvement from Tesla there. That's cool. It's crazy. You don't normally see growth like that, big numbers like that. I'm a big fan of hard work and work ethic, and I think Elon Musk definitely embodies that, which is one of the reasons I really like paying attention to him so much. He also liked this, which I thought was cool. I mean, I want to drive that thing. It looks like the Cybertruck a little bit. Oh no. Brian Smith says no Mars to the moon. So there we go. Brian coming back, going against the roast. Brian got roasted by Matt Frazier. Then Brian comes back and says, Matt Frazier, won't you get roasted? How about that? Now Brian, the king of the hill, once again, no Mars to the moon. Man, I love the comment section so much. You guys are awesome. Matt Wallace praying for your dad to walk again. Neuralink is a miracle. Thank you so much, Matthew. We would love to see Neuralink, my dad, come together and my dad be able to walk again for the first time in 30-something years. How 30? I think it's 35. So he's been paralyzed since before I was born, and to be able to see him walk for the first time in my entire life would just be there's nothing that could be better than that. Words can't even describe that. And if Neuralink can make it happen, that's just gonna be awesome. We'll see. It seems like a stretch. It seems like it'll be difficult to do, but I'm not gonna give up hope on that. I think it's possible one day. And of course, I'm gonna film it because that would be the most incredible video ever. There's no doubt it would be worth filming because I would want to be able to remember that moment forever and share it with everyone as well. Definitely worth filming. Man, today is a red wedding for crypto. All red events. Also, Doge to Uranus. Jay wins. All right, we'll just end it there. All right, that's Jay wins. The live's over. Sorry, everyone else. Jay wins. Doge to Uranus. There we go. It's over. I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video. Also, I'm gonna still be in the comment section after I end the live, so I'm gonna still be talking. So if you leave a chat, I'll still see it. Oh, someone said Doge to the multiverse. All right, Roman's. Oh my gosh. All right, no, I have to say this is getting too intense, the battle. I have to stay a little bit longer. Doge to the multiverse from Roman, then Doge not to the moon, Doge to a new galaxy from Matt. So, oh my gosh, what's going on here? We have Roman, the Roman coin empire, Matt Fraser and Brian battling it out right now for the king of the hill to see who is going to be right and who is going to, of course, be wrong. Down there with Ratcoin. Man, that's funny. I guess that means Matt wins. I guess I don't know. It's hard to beat the multiverse though from Roman coin. It's down to either Roman coin or Matt. Dang, that's tough. Who wins? Let's just ask the comment section. All right, I'm gonna get off the live now. But I'll still be in the comment section. Just ask the comment section. We'll see who wins from the comment section. I'll declare a winner right now. Anyway, all right, later.